just thought I'd do a little quick one. The 3012R, bought this in Australia. It's advertised as 3012 on their website in Australia, but they obviously only stocked the new model, so I was very glad to get the R. There it is, 27 kilos, double ferrite magnet, 2800 watt RMS, 5600 watt max. They say 19 mil X max. My other subs around here got 19 mil, but in the videos this seems far more extreme. But look at that big surround. There's a water bottle next to it to show you just how big those magnets are and how tall it is. There's these two next to it. So that's my 750 watt Alpine Type R. The thickness of the magnet is dramatically thicker. And you got to remember, most of that is just the surround, and this one here, the Pioneer, the plastic, the magnet's way smaller than that plastic. So it's bolted in and glued, double spider. This one's also a double spider. I'm not sure about this one, but my inside flare for inside the box. My outside flare, just enough mounting area. Through a little bit of a redesign trying to get this to work. So that is a 6-inch port. It is 700 mil long. Here's the inside. I haven't vacuumed it out yet. After initial design, I was a little bit disappointed. I don't know if I left enough gap there. I don't know what that is. 120 mil. I've put this in here. It's the first time I've used a cotton drop in there, so we'll see how that goes. But yeah, interesting. So I've got this to 62 litres. It was 74 litres without the port. Port is 12 litres. So, and for those of you that's going to say about facing it forwards, in this particular car with my last set of dual Alpines, I tried it in forward and back, and I didn't find a output difference with the seats down or up. So I decided to point it forwards, and it's not really locked off, but there is some walls back there for amps and stuff, so I have a boot again, which is the main aspect of this, was to have a boot again. So yeah, pretty excited to get it in. I'm going to run it free air, and I'll do a video on it later. So I just bought this really cheap clamp meter. I don't think it's really accurate. We might have pulled 100 amps, I don't know. So at the moment, we're running on this Pioneer 1200 watt at 1 ohm. We should be at 1 ohm here.
15 hertz.
just feel on this one because I've never run it at 1 ohm, so I don't really know what I'm in for here. Like, I know this might look like a complete rookie move, but I realised that whole time I had the amp meter on DC, not AC. So I swapped it around, I put it back in, and accidentally hooked both of them to earth, and it blew my 340 amp fuses. So yeah, I have to go get wire anyway, so I hope the speaker's okay. Surely it is. So that's the box build done. Hopefully you're going to come back next time to see it running. Sadly, that amp is dead. It is 100% shorted to ground. Without even the car being on, shorted to ground. Can't even put a fuse in it. So that's disappointing. Maybe you just got to subscribe and come back next time. But overall, the box build is all done. Probably not ideal at the end. I ended up with a little bit less volume than I wanted from my initial calculations, but ended up with, that 61 litres of box volume with a 12 litre port. So it should go good in that. I'm expecting it to go good in that. That should be like that 34 hertz type of area. Can throw some WinISD stuff up here, but I've never done a round port before, so it was pretty exciting. Put the bend in it. I put some little braces across the box there to make it look pretty schmick, but yeah. Anyway, I'll have to put that on hold and wait till I get a new amp, whether that's going to be the Big Boss 3 or the or the Def Bounce Atom Pro 3.5K, be whichever one I can get cheapest here to Australia. In Australia is the hardest bit. I can't really get much sound stuff like sound batteries, good sound system parts. Like it is pretty hard to get. But anyway, all the best. Hope you come out next time. Cheers.